How do you cope? Hello, welcome to the village. My name is Isaiah, but you can call me Billy. I've worked at a children's psychiatric hospital, an adult psychiatric hospital, and I am a registered behavioral technician. I've come across countless types of coping skills, and today I'm here to share with you 5 of my personal favorites. But not only am I going to go into depth about each and every one, I'm also going to give you what I like to call in a pinch version of each one. Meaning, I'm going to explain to you each coping mechanism, but I'll also explain how you can achieve the same outcome in high intensity moments in any given situation at any given location. Now, before we get started, it's probably best that I explain what exactly a coping skill is. Coping skills refer to strategies and mechanisms individuals use to manage and navigate stressful or challenging situations. They are adaptive behaviors that help people regulate their emotions, reduce stress, and maintain their well-being. Coping skills can vary widely depending on the individual, the situation, and their personal preferences. So in a nutshell, coping skills are something that you can utilize in high intensity situations or high stress situations and get you to regulate emotionally and sometimes even physically. So now that we're clear on what coping skills actually are, let's go ahead and get into my top 5. Number 1, meditation. Meditation has come to be one of my absolute favorite things to do whenever I feel overwhelmed or maybe at my wit's end, if you will. It's a great way to get me grounded and realize that things that I feel are bigger deals maybe aren't so big. It serves as a reminder for me to be appreciative of what I have and what I'm capable of right now. Things as simple as having a roof over my head or having people in my life that truly love me. Now, you ready for that in the pinch version I was telling you about? We're gonna call this one breaths in a pinch. If you're in a situation where somebody's really kind of getting at you, or something happens that really irks your spirit, you know what I'm saying? If you can't bust out a yoga mat and a candle and go into a full-on meditation session right then and there, what you can do as an alternative is something called cloud breathing. This is something that I do, and even my 4-year-old daughter does as well. You start at your first cloud, take a deep breath in, get to the second cloud, hold for 5 seconds, and let go. Do that a few times and you should be good to go. Number 2, journaling. Journaling is another element that I have in my morning routine, something that I do every morning at the start of my day, and it really sets the tone for how the rest of my day goes. For me, I find that when I journal, sometimes I make myself aware of some things that may be bothering me that I didn't really realize were actually bothering me. It's kind of a weird concept. Sometimes when I just start writing, I could start somewhere that seems to be just maybe very generic or random, but as I write and the more I just produce words on paper, I always just kind of go into this direction that after I'm finished and I read through, I realize, I didn't even know I was on that like that. I didn't even realize I was thinking about it until I just started writing and I'm done writing and I realized, this page is all about one specific thing. Now I know, I be stressed, and sometimes I come to my own conclusions and solutions within writing. Okay, maybe I was stressed that I wasn't able to stick to my diet as strictly as I would have liked to. But that's all good. I'm going to be sure to avoid the snack aisle next time I go food shopping, so that way they're not so accessible at home. So I'll in real time solve these problems as I'm writing them down. So now by the end of my journaling, something that was an issue at the start has a definitive solution to it. It's crazy how it happens. I can't really explain it. You just got to do it and just see what I'm talking about. Let me know if that happens to you or not. In a pinch. We're going to call this one notes in a pinch. To this day, I carry around a wallet-sized notebook, and I throw that bad boy in my wallet so that way anywhere I'm at, anything that I'm doing, I can whip it out like the Blue's Clues notebook. Whip that bad boy out and go full on Death Note on people. I'm not like writing nobody's name down for them to delete from Earth, you know what I'm saying? But like, if I wanted to curse out the store clerk or something like that, rather than acting on impulse and emotion and just going ahead and doing it in front of everybody like that, I'll hold it, get to my car, pull out that notebook, and write down. That has saved me on many occasions. Now, if I happen to lose my wallet somewhere and somebody runs into that notebook, I don't know what they're gonna think. They might not even want to return my wallet. They're gonna see it and be like, he don't even deserve this wallet back. I'm gonna keep it. Skill number 3, making music. Anyone that knows me knows that music is and always has been a crucial and fundamental part of my life. I've been a musician since 4th grade, starting out with the trumpet, and now my primary instrument is the piano, and I focus on music production. I stream as regularly as possible here on YouTube, and when I'm on stream, I'm utilizing my most preferred coping skill, making beats on FL Studios. Now, I do understand that not everybody is musically inclined, not everybody has the desire to even make music, but for the most part, people generally have an appreciation for music. So my in a pinch moment for this skill is going to be songs in a pinch. pinch. Again, if you're going through something that's high stress or high anxiety inducing, maybe you're in a crowded area and you have some social anxiety or something like that, a good way to kind of help through that moment is throwing on some earbuds and playing your favorite song. It serves as a pretty good form of escape, blocking out all sounds around you, and hopefully is able to break those walls down as you're jamming to your favorite song. Skill number 4, exercise. Now, I am by any means no gym shark, but the gym has never done me wrong when in need. Anytime I've ever been upset or stressed or just kind of in a rocky spot in my life, every single time I go to the gym, I go in maybe not feeling 100% emotionally or mentally, but by the time I get a good workout in, get that blood pumping, and really hit the weights, 10 out of 10 times I come out feeling refreshed, rejuvenated, and ready to tackle the rest of my day. The in a pinch moment for this skill, walk in a pinch. You find yourself at your boiling point. I mean, you've had it up to here. The simplest and easiest thing you could possibly do is go for a walk. I don't care where you are. I don't care what the weather is. As long as you got 2 legs and 2 feet, you can get out of any situation that you're being held in. Step out the building, take a lap around the block. If you can't get out of a building, take a walk through the hallways. Just get moving, get yourself out the situation, and take a break, take a breather, and take a walk. Skill number 5, shower. Let's say you're at home and you find yourself really stressing about maybe bills or relationship or whatever the case may be, and you're at home and maybe you're spiraling and can't seem to get yourself out of it. Maybe you could try a nice shower, whether cold or hot, depending on how you're feeling. I tell you what, a cold shower any day will snap me right out of any emotion that I'm feeling. Your in a pinch moment for this skill, splash in a pinch. Let's say you're not home, your boss is giving you a hard time, that annoying coworker that never does any work is complaining about how much work he's doing, or maybe you had a bad customer interaction. As soon as you can, excuse yourself to the bathroom or go to your nearest sink, depending how bad it is. You might have to just go to your nearest sink. Go ahead and splash some water in your face. Put yourself in a cosmetics commercial and just all that. Whatever you gotta do, just give yourself a face splash, and usually that can tide you over at least for the moment. Well, there you have it. Those are 5 of some of my favorite coping skills. I hope you learned something new today, and I hope the next time life is throwing its punches at you, you'll be able to cope. Let me know in the comments if you utilize any of these coping skills that I've mentioned today. Let me know if you have a go-to that I did not mention. Share it in the comments. Let people know. That could be the thing that gets the next person through their very difficult moment. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to tell me by hitting that like button down below. If you're enjoying the content, subscribe, become a villager. I have so much more in store for the channel. Come along for the ride. We'd love to have you. Links to all the other huts in the village down below. And with all that being said, always remember, we are ever learning, growth oriented, and evolutionary thinkers here in the village.